Hey, Stano here, and today we are going to talk about another one of my favorite movies of all time, and that movie is The Towering Inferno. Yes, 1974. I was very young when this movie came out. I did not see it in the theater. I only saw it when it was on TV, and what I remember back then, it was two parts. They showed it on, I think, a Sunday night, and then it came on again for part two on Monday night. This movie had an all-star cast and great performances as usual in this movie. You had the great Steve McQueen, who played the fire chief. You had Paul Newman, who played the architect of the building, and there was always rumor of these two not getting along during the movie, but that was not true. In what I see in photos and what I see in some behind-the-scene video, that it looked like they did get along. There was also they got the same price for the movie. They were given $1 million plus, I think, 10% of the gross of the movie. And I wanted to mention that this movie was the top grossing film of 1974. It was based on two novels, The Tower and The Glass Inferno, and it was co-produced by 20th Century Fox and Warner Brothers. First time ever in a movie was done co-produced by two companies. It's just the performances in this movie, like I said, were just really, really good. You had the great William Holden, who played the owner of the building, and you had Faye Dunaway, the love interest of Paul Newman. There was always rumor that her and Holden didn't get along, and Holden actually yelled at her at one point for not coming on the set on time during her filming. Then you had the great Fred Astaire, who played the con artist. He also was really, really good in this movie. And then Susan Blakely, who was the daughter of Duncan, and his son-in-law, played by Richard Chamberlain. Chamberlain was part of the electrical part of the installing electrical in the movie. He was really good in this movie. And then you had Jennifer Jones, who played a widow who Fred Astaire was trying to con her, and then they become a love interest in this movie. She was really good. She actually helped out a family who had a deaf mother. She was almost like I think like a nanny, if I recall. Great performance by her. Then Robert Vaughn played a senator in the movie. He had a small role in this. He played a senator, and there was also a mayor in the movie. I can't remember his name. If you can leave a comment below. And then you had Robert Wagner, who was like an assistant to William Holden's character, Duncan, who is in this, and he had a small role in this. But again, great performances of all these actors. And I want to talk about three scenes that I loved the most. When I was a kid, I got so excited at these scenes in the movie that I watched them over and over to this day. I just love these scenes. And let me just set it up for you. So the fire's going on. They can't get it out. So they go up to Steve McQueen's character and they say, hey, we have an idea what we want to do here, how we can get this fire out. And in this scene, I just want to set it up. You see to the left is the architect on the floor. The main chief in the middle there, that's Dabney Coleman, the great Dabney Coleman that we just lost just recently. Great actor. So many movies he was in. He comes up, they're coming up with this idea that they could blow up the two floors above them, the floors, and also the water tanks. They think that it'll drown out the fire. So through this scene, they're going through how they can get this fire out, and they're telling Steve McQueen here how they can do it, and he doesn't know what's going on. You see the guy to his right, to his left, comes up and says, hey, we have the chopper ready. Well, they need him to go up, set the explosives, blow this up. And Steve McQueen's like, you could kill them all up there. You're crazy, right? It's the only way. We don't think we're going to kill you. You don't think. Yeah, like he's like, I don't think this can be done. And he then says, how am I going to get back down? And they know right there that he's not coming back down. He's got to stay up there after he sets the explosive and go through this disaster of blowing up the floor, letting the waters come through, and have him go through all this. And he says an explosive there that's pretty funny. So then it cuts to the people at the top at the tower, and Paul Newman's up there with them, and Steve McQueen calls him, which I feel is one of the greatest scenes, one of the greatest lines in movie history. And also, I'll leave a link below where I show one of the greatest lines in the Poseidon Adventure. This scene here, where I feel that Steve McQueen says, "It's out of control and it's coming your way," I feel is a great scene, great line in a movie. And he's telling Paul Newman, you got about 15 minutes. Now they want to try something. They want to blow those water tanks 2 floors above you. They think it'll drown the fire. So Paul Newman looks up, knows what's up there, knows what has to be done. And he says, hey, who's going to bring this explosives up there? And Steve McQueen, another explosive, says they'll bring some person up here to detonate the explosives and set them up. So Paul Newman goes and he tells all the people up there, mostly men now, all the women are gone. They were evacuated down. He tells them what they're going to do. So Steve McQueen gets to the top, and this is just one of the scenes I think is really cool when Steve McQueen is showing Paul Newman how to set the explosives. I just thought as a kid watching this was just so cool to watch how he was setting the explosives, telling them what to do, set the timer and click and it'll explode. Just showing Paul Newman how to set this up, and Paul Newman watching there, and he pulls the wire and he throws it, your detonator. I just thought it was just so cool. Again, let me go back. When they tell Steve McQueen what they're going to do, he's like, "You're crazy," And then when he calls Paul Newman, that line, "It's out of control and it's coming your way." They think you got about 15 minutes. Now they want to try something. Yeah, just all that right there is just so cool. Paul Newman looking so serious, and Steve McQueen showing him how to set the explosives, and then you see what happens in the movie. I don't want to give up any more scenes, but Towering Inferno, 1974, one of my greatest movies of all time. Just go back and watch it, and the acting. Go back and watch the sets. Just go back and watch the special effects. No CGI, just practical, real good special effects. It was nominated for 8 Academy Awards. It won 3. I highly recommend this movie. Go back and watch it. Hey, this is the Stano Show, and as I always say, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.